yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause I like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep it score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, what a point to guard. Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan, that's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, nice spin.
It's really not that bad memories.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Here we go, set, 18, Gator. Get that ball. Get that ball.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And all the way down to the 37. A huge play there right off the bat. 43 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Cut.
From the 24, Locke. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Get ready. 12 the mark. Hey, tight. Check Mike 12. Mike 12. Let's go.
Locke to throw on 3rd and 1. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Mixon with a first down carry. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. this time to the tailback. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Set. 19. 50. Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check. Cross. 24.
Right back to him on first down. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Lock to throw on 2nd down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Ready? 70, Indians.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Lock now on first down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Open man is Anderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On second and 12, Locke. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Locke going to bring the offense up first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. From the gun again to Mixon. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On first down, Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Davante Adams. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Shotgun snap to Locke. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2. And instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rally.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Escaping the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And yet again, he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. On third and long, it's Locke. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. To throw it is Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Mixon trying to punch it in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's a run with Mixon. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here's Locke. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking deep for Adams. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On the move to his left. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. A shotgun snap for Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler, his 2nd sack of the night. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We go. 60 Pittsburgh. Watch the screen.
They'll run on first down. Mixon, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's get off the field, D. Hey, Zoo.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. He finds his running back, Mixon. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No yards.
okay.
It's complete to Hopkins. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Joe Mixon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
They're running it. Check 31.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Locke. He's got Burton here. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Here's Mixon. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Vikings take over
Let's go,
first and
baby.
10
Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check 37. Check 37. To the car.
They'll run it down out of the gun. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. He'll get this to Eckler. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the 1st down yardage there. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 33. Running on 1st down, Eckler. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, defense.
Once more, here's Eckler. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown.
Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
18.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
Clock now on 1st down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On first down, Locke. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Locke again here on 2nd and 10. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Oh.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Locke to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Locke. Open man is Anderson. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Into the red zone, it's Locke. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game, on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for Minnesota, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.